Morning everyone, welcome back to my garden. My name is Rebecca and I live in Southern California, Zone 9B. For today's video, we are going to be doing a garden tour. I'm just going to give you like a quick little garden tour. A lot of things are doing okay. This green stalk is not doing good at all. Poor things are struggling. And this is my first time with a green stalk. So this is a learning lesson for me. Those are lily of the valleys. I've never grown lily of the valleys. This is my first year trying. A lot of these tomatoes and bell peppers that you see I bought from the nursery. Of course we have the daisies. Lettuce I also bought from the nursery the time that I grew. So last thing I showed you all was that the gopher was digging in these garden beds. So me, my dad, and my brother pulled up all the soil from all 5 of these garden beds. And we put the chicken wire on the bottom. And it was really, really hard because some of these garden beds we started with original dirt from the ground, and then those last 3 over there at the far end over there, those were filled with just logs and compost that I bought from a place that sells compost. So those ones were a lot easier to dig out. It wasn't as hard, but it was still, it took us a day and a half. So we started one Saturday and we didn't finish until the following Saturday. So we took a week off just to recover. And then right here, we had to add these 2 metal stakes because the gopher was still trying to find a way in and out. So we had to secure it really well. I just went to the nursery, so I'll probably put that video after this garden tour. And I ended up buying a poblano pepper and 2 peanuts. Let me see what kind of peanuts these are. So it looks like all of the plants that I did have, those ones over there in the corner, I don't know if you could see them, but those are the snapdragons. I didn't save all of the snapdragons. It was just becoming overwhelming for me when I was doing all of this, so a lot of them I did compost. So a lot of plants that were just taking over, I either compost or gave to someone, to my sister or something, because it was a lot. I was so exhausted. I was like, I had the help, but when it came to planting the garden beds, I didn't have any help. It was just me. So I tried to save as much as I could, and so far nothing has died. And it's been like 2 weeks, I think. And everything seems to have, even the sunflowers, I'm actually surprised. You never would have thought that I had pulled them out. And like they're doing really well. I mean, there is like 1 or 2 that are struggling, but other than that, like, they're great. So pretty much well, not everything, but yeah, majority of this garden bed is nursery bought. And so far everything looks really, really well. I'm actually surprised. Something though is like chowing down this lettuce. Like I don't know what it is. I wouldn't be surprised if it were rodents. But my sister said, no, it could be slugs. So, I don't know. I really don't. And something over here killed this. Hopefully it bounces back. This one's gonna start to open pretty soon. A lot of my dahlia tubers I separated. And pretty much all the seedlings that I had planted here, they all died. So I have to come out today or tomorrow and just plant some more seedlings. This big monster is a daisy. I thought for sure it wasn't gonna make it, but it's doing really well. Really, really well. And these other ones are also daisies, but I think they're a different type of daisy. So I'm waiting to see what comes up. I actually gifted my sister 2 of those daisies because I just had so many daisies growing in the garden. And I still want to be able to grow like vegetables and like beans and tomatoes and garlics. All of my garlics that I had planted, they're dead. My onions are struggling. Oh, my cantaloupe is coming up. Yay, thank you. I'm waiting a little bit longer for those to get a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to plant them in the ground.